Hi you guys, my name is Ruthie Belle and welcome back to our channel where we talk about anything to do with eyelashes and eyebrows. Our today's tutorial will be how to lift your brows at home, aka DIY brow lifts, so stay tuned. This is a new super trend from Europe that's slowly starting to gain momentum also in the States because it works wonders for all types of eyebrows. For example, myself, I have skinny eyebrows, like I barely have any hair, so I've had an eyebrow tattoo for the past couple of years. Brow lifting, also known as brow lamination, will work wonders for whichever brows you have, so whether you have skinny eyebrows like me, or you have thick eyebrows, or you have unruly eyebrows. Brow lifts will do wonders, whichever eyebrows you have. So let's get started. You can use this tutorial to do this treatment or to try this treatment on yourself, and if you like it, go get a professional course so you can start offering this treatment to other people as well. Because guys, you need to stay ahead of the game and this is the next big trend, so stay tuned. This is actually the first time that I'm trying to do this treatment on myself, so bear with me. Guys, my profession is to develop new products. I'm by no means a brow artist. I just wanted to make this video to show how easy this treatment is to do, and hopefully the end result will look okay. Guys, if you have any questions, just comment them down below and we will get back to you. The more questions you have, the more we know what we should be talking about. You do need to make sure that your skin underneath the brows is fine, meaning you don't have any zits, pimples, cuts, sunburn. You haven't had a recent chemical peel. I think it takes about 1 month for your skin to heal after a chemical peel. Also, microblading or any permanent eyebrow tattoo, you need to make sure that your skin is completely healed. So it will take at least 2 months after microblading or eyebrow tattoo before you can try these treatments. Before you start the treatments, make sure you have everything ready so you don't fluff around during the treatment. Make sure you thoroughly cleanse your skin. Don't use any scrubbing because your skin needs to have no cuts whatsoever, and scrubbing does irritate your skin a little bit, so avoid any scrubbing. We recommend using Clean 11, a product we developed ourselves. So this product is super gentle, super efficient and free from all nasty stuff. You can have a look at the ingredients. There are very few, and it's suitable even for the most delicate and sensitive skin. I had this on myself, so this is why we developed the product, because I wanted to have something that I could use on myself. So first step is cleansing your eyebrows. Oh, another thing, before we start, I like to use this little ring here. It's called a crystal ring, and it's just super convenient because whichever product you're using, you could just pop it in here and it's just so close to your face, and you can just take it from here, and it just makes everything so much easier. So normally we recommend thoroughly cleansing all around the eyebrow area, but because I obviously have makeup on today, I'm not going to go crazy with the cleaning, so I'm just going to literally cleanse my eyebrows just where I see the hair and just a little bit around the hair. I'm using a bamboo lip wand for this. Guys, you can use a Q-tip as well, but the lip wand, we're going to use it afterwards in the treatment as well, so you know, I'm gonna have to use it anyway. I'm not gonna chuck it. So make sure you have enough products, cover the whole eyebrow, and like really get in there, you know, go up and down, sideways, back and forth. You really need to get rid of all the makeup and natural oils you have in your eyebrows. Wipe the residue off with a cotton bud. Okay, a little bit of the, oops, a little bit of makeup came off. Hope it doesn't look too nasty. So my crystal ring is empty now. I just use the same cotton pot. Okay, first step is done. The next product you're going to need is called Easy Lift. The purpose of this product is to make your brow hairs super soft and manageable. This is especially for you guys who have very strong eyebrows that are like quite unruly and kind of like difficult to shape. So this product, it really does make your eyebrows a lot softer, and it also opens the cuticles of the brow hairs, which makes it easier for the lotions to penetrate and make the treatment more efficient. Use the same bamboo lip one that you had before. There's no need to waste, guys. We need to look after the earth, so whatever you can use twice, 3 times, 4 times, go for it. Don't chuck everything you use after just one use, okay? So now the idea is to use enough product so that it gets all the way to the roots of your eyebrows. So here's 1 drop and 2 drops. Because I'm doing this treatment for the first time ever on myself, I'm going to do 1 eyebrow at a time. Like, I don't know, if you get more experience or if you do this 100 times, I'm sure you're going to be able to do both eyebrows at the same time as well. So 2 drops is enough for 2 eyebrows. If you don't have a lot of brow hair like myself, if you have like super full eyebrows, you might need to use a little bit more. And then you just cover 1 eyebrow. Like, this step is really easy. Go a little bit like back and forth, so you actually get to the roots of the eyebrows, because those are actually the ones that you want to make sure are really soft, because that's gonna make or break the whole treatment. But like I said, my eyebrows are like really shit, you know, they're quite easily manipulated. If you have thicker eyebrows, don't be worried if your eyebrows are not changing any shape just yet. So next step is super important. Next step is curling lotion. So guys, what this product does, number 1, it opens brow hair cuticles, and number 2, it softens the keratin inside the brow hairs. Why is this step so important is because this product is the most aggressive out of all the products that we use during this treatment. So it's super important that you do use professional products. Guys, you cannot use lash lift products for your eyebrows, because number 1, lash lift curling lotion is not meant to be used on the skin, so it's very irritating for the skin. And number 2, lash and brow hairs are not exactly the same. So if you want a product that's as efficient as possible on the brow hairs, you do need a product that's meant specifically for that, and not use another product for this. Have a look around the internet. I don't want to scare you, but if you don't use the proper products, you can have all kinds of problems. You can have skin irritation, you can burn your eyebrows, there's like a lot can go wrong. So guys, make sure you use the right products for this one. So curling lotion, like I said, opens brow hair cuticles and softens the keratin. If you're doing this treatment for the first time, I recommend starting with 1 pump per eyebrow, because you can always get more product out, but you can't put the product back into the bottle. So make sure you don't waste any products. So this is how much I'm using for 1 eyebrow. I'm using the same lip one as before. And now, super important, guys, this product needs to be on your eyebrows between 5 and 6 minutes. Depending on the structure of your eyebrows. So if you have a stronger structure for your eyebrows, you need to use it for 6 minutes, and if you have skinny, thin eyebrows like myself, it's more like 5 minutes. But make sure you don't use the lotions for longer than 6 minutes, because after 6 minutes it can start irritating your skin. So make sure you have your phone out with the timer function, so you don't keep the lotion on for more than 6 minutes. You need to start the timer as soon as you put the product on your skin, because it will start working immediately. So let's start the timer. Okay, and now cover your whole eyebrow as quickly as you can. Guys, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this on myself, so I really hope this works. Okay, so I'm covering my whole eyebrow. Yeah, okay, this amount was perfect for my eyebrow. So I'm covering my eyebrow as quickly as I can. You need to make sure the whole thing is covered, and then scoop the product. Don't leave it on your skin where it doesn't need to be. And then what you need to do, I'm using like circular movements to soften the brow keratin right from the roots. So I'm going back and forth in circular movements, making sure that the whole eyebrow is always covered in products. And I'm just going to say this one more time, guys, if you have big eyebrows or like a lot of materials you work with, you might need a lot more product than just 1 pump, like 2 pumps or even 2.5 pumps. So I'm keeping an eye on the clock that's right next to me. Okay, it's been 1 minute and 21 seconds now. So the keratin is starting to soften. And how do I know this? I can brush the brow hairs up, like I'm doing now. And you see that the brow hairs that stay up are the ones that are already soft enough. And the ones that kind of want to pop back into the direction they were growing before are the ones that you need to work on more. Like, I hope you can see this here. For example, like here, this area needs more work. This area here is already like starting to get soft. Okay? So now I'm applying just a tiny bit of pressure, not a lot, but you really need to kind of like work the product into the hair, but don't scrub your skin. Like, be gentle, but efficient. Right, so guys, 5 minutes have passed. My brow hairs have softened, so I'm gonna take off the curling lotion. And then all I'm gonna do is use a cotton bud and remove the lotion like this. Still always pulling the brow hairs up. And you can see that they've already, they're already changed their shape. Remove the residue from crystal ring. Guys, you need to do this after every step so that the products don't interact with one another. So next up is fixing lotion. This product, like it says, it fixes the shape of the eyebrows and it closes the brow hair cuticles. Super important. Use this product as soon as you remove the first one to stop the effect of the first lotion. One pump. So just put the product on and brush your brow hairs up, like the same direction they were before, and make sure you cover the whole eyebrow at once. So this product, it needs to stay on for exactly 6 minutes. It doesn't matter which type of eyebrows you have. You put it on and then you just wait for the next 6 minutes. But make sure that the whole eyebrow is covered thoroughly and then start the clock, okay? You don't need to use the circle movements to apply this product because you literally just need to keep the brow hairs in the shape that you want them to have after the treatment. Now 6 minutes have passed, so I'm going to take off the fixing lotion. And guys, if this lotion stays on for a little bit longer than 6 minutes, it's okay because this product is not aggressive. It's the curling lotion that's the aggressive product. Using a cotton bud and the same movements as before, so literally you just brush your brow hairs up. Oh wow, okay, so I can already see the new shape. I haven't tinted yet. I don't know how much you can see from here, but you can definitely see how the eyebrows are going in a completely different direction than they were going before. So this is essentially lifting your eyebrows. So now I'm going to do the same steps, the curling and the fixing stage for the other brow. So next step is tinting. If you're not familiar how to tint your eyebrows, this is not the tutorial for this. You can have a look at another tutorial. Use whatever tint you're used to using. Just make sure you reduce the processing times a little bit because the curling lotion has opened the cuticles a little bit, so all the tint works a little bit faster and you don't want to end up with like Angry Birds black eyebrows. Super important. When you start tinting, make sure you start from the base, so the base becomes a little bit darker than the top. I'm using a Schwarzkopf tint because it's just a very high quality tint. Make sure you use a flat brush, so it helps you create the shape very easily. I'm just using brown, and even if you have black eyebrows, like be very careful with the black tints because you can make your eyebrows super dark. So I made like this line first. Okay, so 3 minutes have passed. I think my eyebrow looks more or less okay. I'm going to check how dark the color has become. And guys, this part of the eyebrow should always be lighter. So I'll try to remove a little bit of the tints from there to see if the brow hairs look dark enough. So I'll just remove a little bit of the tints and see what's happening underneath. Okay, I think it's okay. So let's try to remove. Fingers crossed. Oh, looks okay. I'm actually pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna do the other brow and try to match it with this one. All we have to do now is apply Shine Repair, which finishes off the treatments by nourishing your brow hairs and also the skin and also fixing the shape that you have just created. So make sure you don't skip this last step. One pump. sorry, 2 pumps, because we're doing both eyebrows at the same time now. I like to use a silicone brush for this one, because it just makes it very easy to apply and it also separates the hairs. So I'm gonna use my silicone brush to scoop it from the ring and then apply it all the way from the roots to the tips of the eyebrows. So guys, this product, it needs to stay on your eyebrows for 6 minutes. It doesn't matter which eyebrow type you have. This is a super nourishing product for your eyebrows, and you can use it as part of the brow lifting treatments, or you can use it separately as well when you see that your brow hairs are like dehydrated or just need a little bit of a boost. If this product absorbs or gets absorbed into your eyebrows, make sure you spread it so that all the brow hairs are covered at all times, because if they absorb the product, it means that they were quite dehydrated or damaged to begin with, so they need extra products. Okay, so this is 2 pumps. You can see that it covered my eyes perfectly, but again, like if you have more hair or bigger eyebrows, you might need to use a little bit more than just 1 pump. Just put it on and your eyebrows will tell you how much you need. So now you don't need to do anything else for the next 6 minutes, just wait. So 6 minutes have passed and it's time to take our shine repair now. Use a dry cotton pad for this one. Pull it in half. And then with the same movements as before, so we just gently go up. Don't scrub, don't go crazy, just gently go up and sideways. Okay, so you can almost see the end result now. So all we have to do now is to shape your brows. I'm not going to teach you how to shape your eyebrows because, like I said, I'm no brow technician. So whenever you tweeze, make sure you stretch your skin. Now we're pretty much done. I tweezed everything I wanted to tweeze. So all that's still left to do is using a clear brow gel. Oh, I need a little bit more product. So, you know, this treatment, it softens your eyebrows so you can shape them however you want them. Like, I added about 1/4 of volume. So, you know, I'm brushing them up and then to the sides. But then, you know, if you want to go nuts, you can just brush them all the way up. Or, you know, if you just want to add an arch to your eyebrow, you can do that as well. So guys, there are like no rules. You do whatever you want because those are your eyebrows. So whatever makes them look the best, go for it. Okay, so this eyebrow is done. My eyebrow doesn't feel crusty or anything, not shiny. Right, so this is the end result. Thank you so much for watching, and if this video inspired you, please do give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see our next videos as well. Thank you guys! Okay, so where were we? So put the product on and pull your brow hairs up and just leave them there for the next 6 minutes.